off in the distance there, he's going to come. There he is. Eastbound UP job, stacks. Okay, up next we have a ride along on my trip up from Deming, New Mexico to Hurley to go look around in the New Mexico copper mining region. But on the highway to Hurley, out of Deming a few miles, I look off to my left and I see what appears to be a cut of cars. I don't really think a lot about it. Thinking, wait, maybe it's a train, but more than likely it's just some storage track out of town. Pull over, take a look. Oh no, the storage track's moving. So it looks like I'm actually following the Southwestern Railroad job out of Deming. I'm headed to Hurley. He doesn't quite get to Hurley first. He gets to a little place called Whitewater, which is just a mile or so outside of Hurley. And there is a bit of a yard there from what I saw on the satellite map. So I would assume he does a little bit of switching there. And from that yard, a track curves off and heads to Hurley, which is the site of the old smelter, which, based on research, is still doing some work, although they're doing an electrical process rather than a traditional copper smelting process. The other leg of the line that used to go up to Silver City, there's only one leg of a Y remaining, and it goes over to a mine west of there called the Tyrone Mine. And again, based on satellite pictures, the Tyrone Mine still outputting hopper cars of ore, I suppose. Well, this is unexpected. Just at the edge of Hurley, I see a bunch of smoke. It turns out to be this little local, I'm guessing coming in from Whitewater. So I guess we'll have something to see here in Hurley. Well, it's kind of far away. Their yard here is a little bit isolated, which I knew. This is that local I happened to find on the way in. Again, just a little shy of being here right on time. Man, what a great opportunity this would have been to follow this guy in, because the tracks were right next to the highway. So this is another kind of missed opportunity. Hopefully that one that I found coming up this way is going to make up for it. But this is an overall view of a good piece of their yard. Looks like their business here is mostly tank cars. And these two GP30s are kind of revving up there, hopefully here a little bit. Heading back. Kind of hanging out over here to see if he's going to switch or if he is headed to the house and tie up. Well, looks like this job is up. I don't know what part of town you'd call this, but I think that's the lead into the old smelter. Looks like he's doing a little bit of switching. Pop back in a little bit later. Well, we got the Hurley job here. Looks like he's getting ready to do some switching on a string of gondolas. And maybe we've got lucky. Maybe we'll see some local activity here with the pair of Jeep 30s in Hurley this afternoon. I see the brakeman down there working through the cars. That'll be good. Alright, we got the Southwestern heading back down into the, I'm going to call it the smelter yard. Looks like he's pulling a different track this time. Yes, I've been pretty happy up here. I was expecting it to be mostly dead. And there's plenty of cars here. Signs are fairly new. This is the end for the first part of the video. From here we head out to Whitewater, where we catch up with the train that we followed in, and we'll see this fellow again.